Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
After 2 weeks of online accusations surrounding a change in who runs the Paint Creek cider mill, tonight, a surprise development.
In essence, she's withdrawing her proposal. Should I read this thing?
Yes.
Why the winning bidder decided to drop out.
We begin tonight with breaking news along I-94, a pedestrian hit by a car on the freeway.
Start things off at 11 with Tim Pamplin on the scene with the night cam. Tim.
Medics now rushing this man to the hospital. There you see the Chevy that struck him. The windows caved in and even the rooftop damaged on that little Chevy there. Now, I'm being told the vehicle the man was driving is that Jeep down there with the door open. For some reason, he got out of the vehicle, was walking along the freeway when that young lady driving that Chevy there hit him and sent his body flying up onto the embankment here. Again, he's been transported to St. John Hospital in very serious condition. The investigation just getting underway as to why this man was walking down I-94 near Moros. That is the scene on the east side with the night cam. Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
All right, Tim. Controversy surrounding the Paint Creek cider mill in northern Oakland County took a new turn tonight.
Well, the winning bidder to take over operations there suddenly withdrew her bid following community backlash. Mara McDonald live in Oakland Township this evening. And Mara, what does this mean now for the cider mill?
Well, Karen, it means that the current operator, who has been here for 9 years, the Granchi family, will at least continue here for another year. Applause from the crowd tonight after it was announced the winning bidder, Elena Campbell, decided to withdraw. She specifically cited nasty online comments and misinformation being spread about the bidding process in her decision.
That social media post had disgusting allegations in it, disgusting and false allegations, and it was started by Mr. Granchi.
Oakland Township owns the cider mill, and at the board's last meeting, it awarded the operation of the mill to Campbell, who owns the popular cookies and cream ice cream shop in the village of Lake Orion, as well as being the president of the Rochester Chamber of Commerce. It was a tight decision, 4-3. The majority of the board liked Campbell's vision better, but the minority believed current operator Ed Granchi offered the better financial deal. That move fomented a lot of online negativity against Campbell and the board and support for Granchi, who was stunned at what happened tonight and had all sorts of supporters come and speak on his behalf.
It was unexpected. I felt like my chances were slim, but I'm extremely overwhelmed with the support of the community. And to realize that over the years I've made this type of an impact on families.
Back here live, it has been a rather drama-filled 2 weeks around Oakland Township, all over who's going to run the food concessions here at the Paint Creek cider mill. And I think there are going to be a lot of hurt feelings all the way around going forward. And the township treasurer said tonight that he thinks in order to avoid a repeat of what went down here, that the township needs to do a much better job in its RFP, its request for proposal process. We're live in Oakland Township tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Yeah, probably some improvements needed there. All right, thank you, Mara.
Police need your help finding a person of interest in connection with a hit-and-run crash that killed a 6-year-old girl in Dearborn. Police say they are looking for 18-year-old Jayon Collins, 5 feet 3 inches tall, brown eyes, black hair. Here's the picture. Police say they believe Collins was possibly the driver who hit and killed a 6-year-old girl on Bingham Road on Sunday. If you know where he is, call Dearborn Police or Crime Stoppers, 1-800-SPEAK-UP, and Crime Stoppers is offering a $5,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest.
Pontiac voters passed a medical marijuana ordinance back in 2018, but still owners are waiting for licenses to be approved and dispensaries to open. One
of the big reasons for the delay was on public display tonight. Jason Colthorpe live this evening after a public meeting of the Marijuana Commission basically broke down before it even began, Jason.
Boy, you're talking dysfunction here, and I'll give you a perfect example, Devin. The interim city clerk of Pontiac says that he posted the required notice for today's meeting in the clerk's office. Well, the mayor says the clerk's supposed to post that on the city's website. The clerk says, no, that's a job for the mayor's IT department. Add it all up, and you got a lot of already impatient business owners showing up for a meeting today that lasted about 6 minutes.
The interim city clerk failed to provide the website posting for the medical marijuana meeting scheduled for 11/9/2021 at 1:00 p.m. Pursuant to the...
That's not true.
I'm reading a statement.
Moments after a swearing in of 3 members of Pontiac's Medical Marijuana Commission, who were appointed by the mayor and included the mayor, it ended because, on advice of council, was in violation of the Open Meetings Act.
You know, we all have jobs, Mayor. Like, we all work.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not. This isn't here to hear that.
And those who showed up were plenty angry.
You got to get this done, Mayor. You got to get this committee appointed. It's too long. It's been too long.
Trying very hard to do that.
Michael Stein is an attorney representing clients who've been trying to get through the medical marijuana process in Pontiac for 3 years.
Frustrating. It was frustrating 2 years ago. We're so far beyond that.
He says Pontiac is maybe the worst he's seen at implementing the pot process.
You can imagine the financial toll or financial burden that it's had on the applicants, specifically, and more importantly, the applicants, but also on some of these property owners that have their properties in limbo for so long.
If you ask outgoing Mayor Waterman or interim city clerk Garland Doyle who's to blame for this, well, you can guess where the fingers are pointed.
To me, what really has been the holdup throughout this whole process is that the mayor has tried to control the process when the ordinance doesn't give her the authority.
That is so disingenuous. All along, the clerk was responsible. If you look at the ordinance, he hired all the consultants. He processed all the applications. It's been quite a closely held process.
Now, the light at the end of the tunnel here for Stein and other business owners and attorneys for them is that there's about to be a change in leadership in Pontiac. The mayor was voted out and her term ends December 31st. He's hoping that that will spur a better working relationship. But plot twist, the mayor telling me tonight that mayoral appointments are for 4 years, including hers that she just gave herself, and she looks forward to serving on this commission until the process is seen through. She feels that's what she owes the voters. Devin.
You and I, neither one of us are attorneys. I guess the question is, can the mayor do that?
Well, she's already appointed herself to the Planning Commission, which she sits on, she told me tonight. And at the end of this meeting, it was made clear by the interim clerk, because it did come up, they are going to run this by actual attorneys to see if she is allowed to appoint herself, at least to this commission, to see if it's possible. But in the meantime, lost in all of this, all of those people in that room and more are still in limbo. Devin.
And a little steamed, as we could tell. All right, Jason.
Turning to the forecast, parts of Metro Detroit getting some light rain earlier tonight.
See what we can expect here as we head into tomorrow morning. Andrew?
Well, the rain is gone, fortunately, Karen and Devin, but it is getting colder as it gets drier and as the skies clear just a bit. We're still seeing temperatures near 50 degrees right here in Wayne County, 47 over at City Airport. It's also 48 degrees just downriver, farther down south in Monroe, 48 also in Adrian. But where it's clearer, where it's getting drier, that's where we have lower temperatures. It's getting chillier. Temperatures are already in the 30s from Lambertville over to Flint right now, and many other temperatures will be in the 30s by dawn tomorrow. So although it's 49 mild degrees and a nice looking shot of downtown Detroit, we'll see a little patchy fog develop tomorrow morning, but the temperatures go down to the 30s, even right here in Motown, down to about 38 degrees, closer to freezing in surrounding neighborhoods. So it looks like we need to bundle up at the bus stop tomorrow morning. But what about tomorrow afternoon? That and your 7-day forecast in minutes.
Okay, Andrew. Detroit Police Chief James White announcing major changes to the department's towing policies amid the ongoing corruption scandal. The changes include towing companies having to bid for contracts moving forward, as well as the city developing an app so that residents can verify towing vendors.
The citizen will have the ability to download the app on their phone, much like when you call an Uber. You know, the Uber or Lyft will be selected. Pre-selected, sent to you. If that one can't make it, then the system will select another tower.
City's towing scandal has led to former Councilman Andre Spivey, of course, pleading guilty to taking bribes, as well as 3 officers being charged.
Well, a major development involving the Pfizer vaccine. The company is seeking emergency use authorization for its COVID-19 booster shot in all patients 18 and older. The FDA already authorized the booster for people 65 or older and for people at increased risk of contracting COVID due to medical, living, or working conditions. Pfizer hasn't said if it will seek booster authorization for people under 18 years old.
Federal judge tonight ruling against former President Trump, allowing the House committee investigating the January 6th Capitol riot to access hundreds of pages of documents of the Trump presidency. The records that would be given to the committee include call logs, drafts of remarks and speeches, as well as handwritten notes from Trump's then chief of staff, Mark Meadows. Former president is expected to appeal the ruling, with the legal fight likely eventually reaching the U.S. Supreme Court.
Still ahead here at 11, a mix-up at a fertility clinic caused two families to raise each other's baby.
Instead of breastfeeding my own child, I breastfed and bonded with a child I was later forced to give away.
Tonight they're speaking out about the moment they found out the baby they had birthed and began raising was not theirs.
The NFL says the Packers and Aaron Rodgers violated COVID protocols, the punishment the league just handed down.
But first, an organized crime ring here in Metro Detroit keeps targeting the same chain of stores. We'll have that next.